Hey guys, what's up? Alright, long time no see, but we're back, and this time we're going to be doing the Chambers of Zarek, and we're going to get about 29 combat achievement points just from running this raid, and that's not including Olm. So this guide is going to be focused on how to get combat achievement points just running the rooms of the raid, and if you're curious about Olm, I'll have descriptions on how to get him and how to get his combat achievements as well down in the description below. Um, but for this, yeah, we're just going to be running this very simple 5-room raid. They're not horrible rooms. Vespula kind of sucks, but there is a quick combat achievement we can get with it. And we're just going to send it. So this time I'm not skimping out. I'm bringing my best gear, but you don't really need all this gear. Bofa works, Sang works. For Ice Demon, we're going to use fire spells, so really anything that can either auto cast or manual cast fire spells. So you don't need the Kodai. You can do all this with just like a Bofa setup, Sang, Bandos, right? And you don't really need the Scythe either. You can use a Whip or a Lance. Lance is really good here. But I'm not skimping out, but I do want to show the strategy for these 5 rooms, and we're going to be able to get about 29 combat achievement points, and it's only going to take us about 15 minutes. 15 minutes max, actually. So, yeah, let's send it. Let's go. We'll just pre-pot up. And our first room is going to be Vespula. And for Vespula, we're going to have our auto prayers set to both redemption and augury. That's what our auto prayers are set to. See, there we go right there. And that's going to be useful for Vespula, and I will show you guys the technique to take Vespula down using the portal strategy, which is really what everyone uses. Everyone uses portal strategy for Vespula. So here, we'll throw on our mage gear. I have max mage with a shadow. If you don't have that, you're going to want to use your Bofa, or I guess a T-bow, but I think Bofa is actually better than a T-bow is. But here we go. So we'll throw our quick Piran, and we'll run right into the room. And as soon as that portal becomes active, we're going to hit it. So there we go. We hit the portal, and then we just run back and forth. We're just going to do this. And just hit the portal from this tile right here. Right? And Vespula just kind of chips us down. When we get low, she won't kill us. Our redemption will automatically go off. Oh, and I'm nuking this portal. It's going down super fast. But let's see. When our redemption goes off, we can just sit here, top it back off, and put it back on. And it's not a rush. We never need to rush for this. Right? You don't need to be super time efficient with your redemption prayers. You can just sit here and turn it back on. See, look, not a rush. You don't gotta like stay in cycle. You don't gotta keep your beat. Right? And it's down. There's a combat achievement. Right? So all you gotta do to get that combat achievement is just kill the portal. So we'll top ourselves back off and pick up all the supply drops. Right, Vespula is really nice, especially if you have max mage. If you don't have max mage, it goes a little bit slower. It's a little bit sketchier, but just stay calm. Don't rush trying to stay on tick, on beat when you're trying to get your redemption back on after it procs, because it completely drains your prayer. Just heal your prayer back up and get back into it. It's not a rush. Now we're heading to Ice Demon. We can actually get 3 combat achievements. That's 12 combat achievement points in a single kill on Ice Demon. So here we go. Let's bank some stuff. So I have a few inventory spots open. We're going to need 3 inventory slots open for this. And we'll grab the axe and the tinderbox. And we'll start chopping wood. Alright, and we need, these days, the kindling, it stacks, right? So we'll get about over 20, right? We'll probably get about 24, 25, 28. Right, 28's the maximum, and we'll light that first fire. There we go, that's max kindling, so we'll just light this fire really quick. Sip of stamina, why not? And this is probably some of the most boring part of the raid. We just got to get our kindling, and we'll light multiple fires at a time, right? So we'll light up that second one, and we'll get 1/3 inventory, and we'll light up. We can either relight the first one or light up a third. It doesn't matter. It'll always work either way. So we'll just relight that first one. Goes a little bit slower, but we're not here for speed right now. About 20 will do. Maybe one more. There we go. 24, more than enough. Okay. So for Ice Demon, let's get back to a safe spot. We'll get back here. And I think this will be a safe spot, right? So I'm behind here. And what we're going to do for this kill is we're going to kill him with fire. And we are not going to use any prayers. Okay? So I have my auto cast set to fire. And we're not going to use any prayers. So here's what we're going to do. We're just going to go out and in. Right? Out and in. And that's all we got to do. Very easy kill. This will get us 3 different combat achievements killing him with this method. Look at that. Oh my god. We got Kill It With Fire, Blizzard Dodger, and Cryo No More. Such a simple kill. Now it might take a little longer if you don't have max mage, but I mean, fire spells just nuke this guy. And yeah, you can just kill him from behind the wall. So you can do it with run on, run off. I think for this specific map layout, run off or run on is a lot easier, especially because you're trying to dodge the hits. But yeah, you can't let him hit you. You can't use prayer, and you got to kill him with a fire spell. So that was those were the 3 combat achievements we just got right there. And our next room is going to be Guardians, and that's the mining room. And this room is really easy too, but there's a fancy little foot pattern that we have to learn for this specific combat achievement and for this room in general, because now when you kill him solo or when you even kill him with a group, this is basically going to be the foot pattern you're going to be using. And there's 2 different foot patterns we can use, and I will show them both. So I'm not going to put my prayer on right now, I'm not going to waste it, but I'll show you guys the easy foot pattern that you might see a lot of newer raiders using, and that's just in and out, right? And that's all you got to do. It's 2 tiles in and out, so you're always running. This will definitely drain your run energy doing this, which is why this is the not so good foot pattern, right? But we just go in and out, and this will get us the combat achievement just doing it this way, right? We're trying to dodge those rocks, so every time he throws a rock, we got to dodge it. But that's what we are accomplishing doing this little in and out. Alright, so let's actually drink that overload, speed things up a bit. But yeah, see, so that was a little too quick, but it doesn't matter. If you just go in and out, even if you get your timing off, he'll never hit you with those rocks. Let me throw that piety on. It will speed things up. But yeah, this is a totally free room. Look at that, another rock. Dodged it. And that'll net us our combat achievement. And for this next one, I'm going to show you guys, here it is. Dancing with statues, so we had dodged the rock. So for this next move, right, I used a lot of run energy right there. This method saves run energy, right? So it's in, out, in. In, out, in. And this is the real way that you want to learn to kill these guys, because this actually saves your run energy. So I'll get in sync, right? And what you want to do is you want to pause on this tile. Pause, in, out, in. Pause, in, out, in. Right? So that's how you kill these guys, and we'll get the combat achievement a second time right here. Perfect, easy peasy, and we didn't use any run energies. So the benefit to that, it's the same speed DPS wise, but it saves all your run energy. Okay, so we're going into Mutadile, and for this combat achievement, we need to just chop the tree. That's the whole combat achievement. So we're going to chop the tree first, and then we'll kill Mutadile after. So let's top off a bit. Oh, I guess I already have an axe, but if you don't have an axe, there's one that spawns inside right here, and we'll use that to chop the tree. But here we go. So we will throw a little bit of tank gear on. You can throw your range gear on for this, right? And throw your Sang Staff on. So that'll give you a little extra healing while you do this. And we're just going to go straight to the tree. So pray range against Mutadile. And we're going to go straight to the tree and start chopping. So if your animation doesn't look like it's happening, you're still chopping. So just chop the tree, and you can even hit the Mutadile in between XP drops, right? So we're looking for XP drops. There we go, hit. Hit. And when it gets close to you like this, throw your melee prayer on. Because if he melees you, it'll always be a 0 if you got your melee prayer on. Right, and that tree is going down. As soon as the tree falls, we can just kill the 2 Mutadiles. One more. And it's down, and we're free to kill. So again, another very easy combat achievement. All we have to do is just chop that tree. Don't accidentally get baby's health below 50 before the tree falls, because that'll ruin the combat achievement. The whole task is never let them eat from the tree. Right, but look, my saying, it kept me topped off the whole time. And we throw our range gear on and kill mama. And all we got to do is pray range and nuke her down. Alright, and we should get that combat achievement. There it is. Sweet. So let's top ourselves off and grab all those supplies. And we're going into the last room for this really quick combat achievement run. And look, it's only been 10 minutes and we're going slow. So these are really quick combat achievement points. If you just need a quick 25, 30 points, you can just go and run just the rooms of CoX. And you'll get, I mean, there's even more rooms, right? We're only doing 5. There's 12 rooms. So there's a lot of free combat achievement points we can get just from running CoX. So for this room, there's fancy things we can do, like the Kirby skip. But we're not going to do that. We're just going to chance it and hope we don't die. But let's see. I'm all disorganized. Okay, so what we're going to do for this is we got to finish the room without killing any of these 4 guys. So I'm just going to throw on my maximum tank gear with some magic defense as well for the range, or for the majors. And I'm going to pray range against these guys, cross the rope, grab this thing, maybe top myself back off, and run back. So let's just do it. Right? It'll be nice because this overload will actually heal me up. It's running out just in time. No, maybe not. Right, and we'll just get across back over. Now, if we die, it doesn't matter. We're still going to finish the combat achievement. We probably died. But if that happens, we just run back. That room is complete, and that's 5 points to do that. That's 5 points, and the death doesn't even matter. So we're not going to do any fancy Kirby skipping, any fancy techniques. This is just a pure combat achievement run, and all we got to do is grab that little crystal and recross. And now they won't even be aggro anymore. So we lost some points. But this isn't a point run. We're not even expecting, you know, for this combat achievement run, we're not even expecting to finish the whole raid. This is just how to get really fast combat achievement points from the base rooms of Chambers of Xeric. But we'll just run back. Our stuff should be right here, and we'll see that they're not even aggro, and we still finish the combat achievement. So you don't need to learn something fancy like Kirby skipping or Tightrope skipping, whatever you want to call it, to beat this room. Look, they're not even aggro. So I can just pick all my stuff back up and go and finish the room, and that'll get us a free 5 combat achievement points. Here we go. Boom. Perfect. And that's the full raid. That gets us all the way up to Olm. And there's a bunch of combat achievements that we can get with Olm, such as a not so special lizard, Perfect Olm, And if I didn't die right there at the tightrope room, you can also get the solo and trio combat achievements for a deathless raider on a single raid, just by running a deathless solo. There we go. We got 5 more combat achievement points for doing that. So we're at Olm, and I'll have the video in the description if you want to see how to do like a perfect Olm. And you can also learn how to do either the 3-0 method for mage, the 1-0 method for melee. I got a video for 3-1 and 4-1 melee, as well as an efficient 4-1 head. And I'll have all that linked in the description below. But I hope you enjoyed that. It didn't even take 15 minutes, and we just got 29 super easy combat achievement points. So I'll see you guys in the next one, and have fun, boys. Good luck.